first step is to find the dimensions you need for cutting your timber. Now, I know that we have two sides, and those sides are 256. That's correct. Good. So we need to grab our timber. This piece of timber here is long enough for all of your pieces. Just check that the end is nice and square. Grab yourself a ruler. 256. When I'm measuring these out, I like to make a little mark on the ruler with my pencil, just so I don't get confused when I go and do my next line. Squeeze that square onto your work, mark the front and the top. Make sure you got some glasses on, eye protection. And before you start cutting, you can refer to the more detailed cutting video that I've made, just to make sure you're cutting right. But basically, you're starting at the back of the cut, making a little groove, moving your thumb across, out of the way so you don't cut it, following that line, and cutting through. Never blow sawdust unless you have your eye protection on, and be very careful about who is in the road. Because if I've marked that ruler already, it's much easier to get that next measurement, which is the same. Grab your square again and run around that timber second time to get your second piece. Check that your timber lines up nicely, and then you can cut your next measurements, which is 114. We need two of those as well. Okay, do not do all of your lines and then do your cuts. You must do one line, one cut, one line, one cut. So if you put all your lines there at once and then start cutting, each time the saw cuts, it removes 1.5 millimetres off your timber. By the time you get to the end, you'll be quite a few millimetres out, and that'll cause you a large headache. Again, last one, 114. Make sure you cut on the scrap side. I've flipped my timber over because the shorter end is the scrap side coming out the side. I've got to cut on the opposite side of the line that I have been so far. And have all your pieces of timber.